If you regularly watch car content, I'm sure you have been force-fed clips of this car and the crazy stuff it can do. From this clip of it being able to stick to a platform upside down to it obliterating records at multiple tracks. But what is it? Is it worth all the hype? And is it really faster than an F1 car? Well, let's get into it. Now, to start, it's key to understand that the mcmurtry Spearling is no ordinary track car. It's a ferociously fast, fan-assisted monstrosity that has redefined our understanding of what a track car can do. This car's very presence makes the air tremble. It has already shown its skills on the Top Gear test track, setting a blistering lap time of 55.9 seconds, a full 3.1 seconds faster than the previous record holder, a 2004 Renault R24 F1 car. To say this is impressive would be an understatement. What makes the Spearling even more extraordinary though is that it isn't even trying to be an F1 car. It's something altogether different. It's the embodiment of the future. A hypercar using revolutionary technologies that directly challenge the idea that F1 cars are the fastest machines on any circuit. But before we dive into how the Spearling absolutely obliterated the Top Gear lap record and its relationship with F1 cars, let's first take a look at what makes this car so special. The Spearling is powered by a pair of 500 horsepower electric motors, each driving one of its rear wheels. Combined with the car's full carbon fiber chassis, this gives the car a total of 1000 horsepower and a weight of just 1000 kilograms. But it's not just the power that makes this thing so remarkable, it's the way it's delivered. The car's fan system, developed from pioneering motorsport tech, generates downforce unlike anything seen before. This fan spins at up to 23,000 RPM, generating immense suction that keeps the car glued to the road. mcmurtry's engineering is truly next level, using ducts that suck in air, filter it, and then blast it out through exhaust ports at the rear of the car. This system allows the Spearling to generate downforce without the drag typically associated with conventional wings. It's like a giant vacuum cleaner sucking the car to the ground. However, don't be fooled by its otherworldly performance. While the Spearling might look like it belongs in a sci-fi movie, it's got the practicality of a racing car. The driver sits in a central position, surrounded by a cockpit that looks more akin to an F1 car than anything you'd take on a road trip. The view out might be slightly claustrophobic, but that's just part of the experience. Once you're strapped in and the fans kick in, the Spearling becomes an extension of your mind. It's as if the car is reading your thoughts and responding before you even have to give it an instruction. The steering is light, the brakes are responsive, and the feedback is immediate. But it's not all about speed and physics defying downforce with the mcmurtry Spearling. You see, the Spearling is also packed with a 60 kWh battery pack, allowing the car to achieve truly extraordinary lap times without relying on a traditional fuel engine. And while this may seem like the future of high-performance cars, it's important to remember that the Spearling is a prototype, with plans to further refine it before it's made available for track day enthusiasts. A longer wheelbase and bigger battery will eventually make it an even more capable track day weapon, with plans for a top speed north of 190 miles per hour once this thing is fully dialed in. Now, the exterior of this car is striking, with its wide, low stance and aerodynamic body. It's a beautifully minimalistic design, all about function over form, and yet it still manages to look aggressive and purposeful. But now, with all of that being said, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Can the mcmurtry Spearling actually be faster than a Formula 1 car? Well, let's examine the lap times. So the Spearling's performance at the Top Gear test track was truly impressive. It set a 55.9 second lap time and it obliterated the previous record held by a Renault Formula 1 car. For context, that car, built for the 2004 Formula 1 season, was considered one of the most dominant cars of its era, powered by a V10 engine that could reach speeds up to 200 miles per hour. It was also designed to compete in the most elite motorsport series on the planet. So the fact that the Speedling, a track-only car, lapped 3.1 seconds faster than such a car on a challenging circuit speaks volumes about its capabilities. But what does this mean? Can a fan-assisted electric car really be faster than a Formula 1 car on a track that was actually part of an F1 calendar? Well, let's break it down. Well, in terms of lap times, the Speedling has proven itself, as I said previously. You see, at the Hockenheimring, another of Europe's most famous tracks, the Speedling set an absolutely mind-blowing lap time of 1 minute 24.43, 3.9 seconds faster than the previous record, which was held by an Audi RS5 Turbo TTM car. But here's the kicker, the Speedling was only running at 75% of its maximum power and downforce during this lap. When you think about it, it's almost as if the Speedling was running with one hand behind its back. For comparison, the Ferrari SF71H F1 car, one of the most advanced pieces of racing technology ever built, holds the lap record for Hockenheim at a blistering 1 minute and 11.21 seconds. That's an enormous difference. The Speedling is still 13 seconds slower than the Ferrari SF71H, despite its radical design and fan-assisted downforce. And even that F1 car is 7 years old. So, is the Speedling faster than an F1 car? Well, not quite. At least not in terms of raw lap times. Yes, it didn't run at full power, but technically neither do Formula 1 cars. What do I mean by this? Well, Formula 1 cars are restricted in a multitude of ways. They have limitations on fuel flow, aerodynamics and engine power, and even tires. These restrictions are put in place to level the playing field and ensure that races are competitive. The Speedling, on the other hand, is free from such restrictions. It's an unbridled machine designed to push the boundaries of performance without any of the constraints that come with Formula 1 racing regulations. But all of that being said, the mcmurtry is still truly insane. I mean, the Speedling's power-to-weight ratio is otherworldly. It weighs a ton, with 1000 horsepower coursing through its motors. For reference, the McLaren P1, one of the most extreme hypercars, weighs 1490 kilograms and produces 903 horsepower. The Speedling's combination of low weight and high power allows it to accelerate in ways that are almost hard to believe. For instance, this thing has a 2G launch. That's a punch in the chest that no regular car can even come close to. Oh, and 0 to 60 is done in just 1.4 seconds. Nothing else that you can buy on this planet can even come close. How does it manage that? Well, with those fans. You see, thanks to those fans, the car has stupid amounts of grip. So instead of having 1000 horsepower and spinning its way to 60, this thing just goes. But to end this video off, while the mcmurtry Speedling may not technically be faster than a modern Formula 1 car over the course of a lap, it's clear that the car's design and technology are a significant step forward in terms of track performance. It's not just about beating lap times, it's about reimagining what is possible in motorsports. But I will say I am old school. I like real engines. So while I can sit here and say that this car is truly insane and the furthest thing away from being boring, for £1 million, there are so many internal combustion engine powered cars out there that I would rather buy. But that's me. Let me know down below what you guys think, and if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Now if you guys did like this video, you'll most probably enjoy most of my other videos, so just go through my channel, see if there's something else to like. I'll check you guys in the next one. Cheers, eh?